Hello, fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All. On the last episode, we headed back over to the circus to do our second day investigation, after having a quick chat with Max at the detention center. We ran into Trilo and Ben, who, after talking with Max, he gave us a picture of him winning the Grand Prix and was like, I wish the other performers would do this, instead of me having to put them down all the time and smack them over the head with bottles. Which apparently Trilo and Ben have now taken to heart, and they're now trying to beat Max. I think out of spite, though. We also found Gumshoe, who alerted us that Von Karma was here, and was currently in the process of working on the Acrobat. And by working on the Acrobat, I mean getting them as a witness for tomorrow. But, and also find out how Max flew, apparently. We headed over and talked with Mo, who gave us information about the bust, and that there was a note in the cafeteria, a very threatening note that the ringmaster had taken. We found the other half in the ringmaster's coat in his office, which warned about meeting them at the lodge at 10 p.m., which is exactly where he was when he died. We then had a chat with Francisca, who wants revenge not for her father, but for Miles Edgeworth, who apparently is dead after crushing defeats and throughout all of the first game, decided to choose death and hasn't been seen in 9 months. So, that's not good. But on this episode, we are going to finish off the investigation by first going to go talk with the Acrobat, because there is no one else to go talk to now. Except, well, there's one person we can go talk to. Acro's room. We have been in this room before, but we have actually not seen Acro yet. So, let's find out. You must be Phoenix Wright. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed in the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. So this is Acro, who, as you can tell, and because he just said it, is in a wheelchair. Yet he lives on the 3rd floor of this apartment complex, which I'm going to assume is a temporary complex since it's a circus. Why give him the 3rd floor one? Let's talk with him. Big Berry Circus, wheelchair, what happened? Because it just gets straight to the point. Big Berry Circus. I keep on saying Big Berry Circus, Berry Big Circus. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint. He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, because someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Well, I mean, Regina's apparently never left this place. Regina's so cute! She's truly a princess! Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? What does that have to do? Also, look at the birds on his wheelchair and on his shoulder. Speaking of wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my legs are badly damaged. And you can't walk now? I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. That's awful. Once again, why the 3rd floor? The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Psyche locks. It's about time we saw them again. And what's more ominous is that the birds disappeared. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature, but he doesn't want to tell us. Because we're strangers to him. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright? Well, exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago. What in the world went on in that circus then? Well, it's locked, we don't know. I mean, circuses are dangerous, right? I mean, they have tight ropes. Those are high up. I mean, he's a trapeze artist. Was a trapeze artist. I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. Ah, you went there for rehabilitation. What about the murder? Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. No, I needed to sneeze. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. Huh? I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounds really ominous. I mean, if he's the witness, he had to have seen something, right? What did you see, Acro? That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I'm absolutely sure. There is no doubt in my mind. Nick. That's not good. Well, there's actually nothing left for us to talk to him about because, well, until we get something to unlock that psych lock. So, nice to meet you, Acro. Bye. Let's head on over to Big Top, because I think something's changed there now. Grrr. I've got a bad feeling about this. Grrr. Oh boy. It's gonna happen this time. We survived last time, but we have to lose that coin toss eventually. Yeah! Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be filet of Phoenix. Stay! Stay! Heal! Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake. A mistake? Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson. But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey? So were you setting up a trap? And we just happened to spring the trap? That doesn't sound nice. Russellberry, Money the monkey. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster. Dad? everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. I mean, she's smiling. That's why I feel so lonely. Well, here we go. This is a turning point. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. In an innocent way, but I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Hey, that was an inside thought, Maya. Quit reading my mind. Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course! You really think so? Yeah, you will. I think. I got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky. Wonder if everything's alright with Regina. It's a very innocent outlook on death. Which is a shame because I feel like we're gonna destroy that by trial's end. Just go to the back and clear something up. I mean, just go to the back. Just to go back and clear something up. Why'd you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a meanie. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. We should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. I love these responses. Gladly, but of course, I'll get it for you. There's no way to say no. She's just that charming to us. But of course, because that just sounds stupid. Leave it all up to us. I guess there's no turning down that request. Yay! You're really gonna do it? Well, we could. First things first, though. Remember when I was talking about breaking your illusion of kindness? Let's start by showing you this. Oh, that's why I completely forgot about this note. This is why Phoenix was talking about 6 months ago. Something happened 6 months ago. That means that something happened 6 months ago. That's the reason why Acro lost his legs, apparently. Or just perfectly timed. I assisted the murderer, though. Let's present this. I said present. Regina, have you ever seen this before? She would have seen this before because she was with her father when he ripped it out of the board. I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while. It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket? I guess I noticed it was there around breakfast time. Breakfast time? Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. That's when I also take out the trash in his room. Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to in someone else's pocket. And then what? I like how it was addressed to the murderer and she was like, oh, well, I guess this isn't for me. Who does it go to? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so. You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did. I stuck it up there. How'd you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That explains a lot. I wonder who wrote this. And now it's been updated to say that Regina found it. And that's good, because that's all we need right now. So, let's move. We have a task that's not related to this court case at all. It's about finding that stupid monkey. Mo's not here. What's that? I hear something. Stop it, Nick! You're scaring me! There you are. Nick! It's money! That monkey's holding something. That's it! That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember? Alright. Time to take on this monkey, attorney style. Oh! It's even playing cornered! Give it back, monkey brain! Stay! Ooh, 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 scratch, scratch. Oh, I want to do this one so much. I bet Phoenix is fluent in monkey. I like how I made the monkey noise, but it's Phoenix saying it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, ooh, oh, uh-oh. Yikes! Wow! Phoenix, you can't insult his mom like that. I tried to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did. Nick, you! I swiped it while Money was distracted. Wow! You're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it. Let me see it. Huh? You can see it fine from where you are. You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume. Maybe then they'll take you in, maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now? It doesn't fit me at all. Oh well. Guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Take that, Maya. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. And we got the stage costume added. It's not Maya's size at all. All right, that's all we needed. Let's go give this back. That was actually pretty simple. Hey, Regina, we did the thing you wanted. Here you go, Regina. It took us 10 minutes. Yay! Thank you. You really got it back for me. Don't mention it. Oh boy. I love you, Mr. Attorney. Blush. It's nothing. No wonder guys melt to mush in front of this girl. Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? It isn't mine. It was Leon's. Leon's? You know, the lion she told us about. Oh, the one that someone killed. Ooh. Well. She has something new to tell us now. Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice. During practice? Leon was sitting down, and then he opened his mouth. You know, gah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Wait, you put your head in the lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always loved seeing me do that. They'd always start screaming. You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Or because you put your head in the lion's mouth? Anyways, what was the bad thing? Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during that practice. Regina! Everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry. And that's when Leon... Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky. What a poetic way to say died. Poor thing. And we just got him added to the court record. I love how they use stock images for the animals. Like the monkey, the tiger, the lion here, the dog from last game. That's it. Let's move again. We're going to the cafeteria. Something's... Oh, that's Maya. Something smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait. I know what it is. It's burgers. Of course, Maya. Of course it's burgers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, a.k.a. the cafeteria. It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of crazed burger monster. My burgers are the best! Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet! I can tell by the smell. Whoa. I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Phoenix, everyone has a special power in this game. You should know that. Mo just happens to be burger smell. All right, well, speaking of Mo and burger smell, let's talk to him a bit. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do? You should go into the burger business. That's all I've thought about in the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger? He's calmed down a bit now. He was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on. He was that upset? That is really upsetting. Yes, he was. Anyway, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes. What? Really? Max would still be an issue, though. Max? He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, and it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circuit's still around. A lot of what he says is right. Mo? All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know. The tragedy? You know. What is he talking about? Phoenix, the murder! Get over it. Get over what tragedy, Mo? Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes! Yes, that's it. You're right, girly. Dang! 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 Correctamundo! Doesn't he mean ding? Mo? I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us? Yeah! No! Not at all! What makes you think that? Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Eek, 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 eek. Mo! I'm right, aren't I? So now we're getting closer to the truth. It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break, us old men of accidents. I wear big pants for a reason. All right, that one's funny. 6 months ago, eh? Get over it, huh? 6 months ago, huh? You know what? I think we about have enough information for that. So let's just do this. I don't like secrets when I want all information, please. Get over it. Also, this will be a perfect opportunity to get some of our health back. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus? Okay. There's no need to look scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there! Some juicy burgers! Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. I mean, we've been hearing nothing but things that have happened 6 months ago. So if we didn't solve this by now, Phoenix is blind. Mo, you said something about an accident. This would happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? And the cause of that accident... Well, we just heard this from Regina. If it's not Leon, I don't know what it could possibly be. I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during a practice, right? How did you... I told them so many times. You shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Like putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Out of curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo. Don't climb up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Well, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised? He's involved in this, too. He's involved, huh? Mo must be talking about... Mo, is this the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything? There's someone that was affected 6 months ago by something. There's only one person that's made note of this, including right here on this page. He's 26. Oh, that's so bad. He's 1 year older than Phoenix. It must have been Acro, right? How? How'd you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster. No! No way. I need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me what you know. I'm sorry, Acro. It's fine, Mo. I won't tell. Get over it. It's just like you said. You know, the accident. Did someone die? No. But it would probably have been better if he did. What? How would that have been better? He's still alive. But when he got bit, he suffered massive brain damage. He'll never recover from the coma that he's in. Coma? All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do. I see. How's he related to Acro? He's his brother. Huh? The person who got bit was Acro's brother. Brother? They were an acrobat team of brothers. Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they are an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Oof. Acro's brother. Oh, no, I don't even think this music plays anywhere else except for here. Who is Acro's younger brother? Sean Dingling. Everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall. Ooh, that happens to everyone, apparently. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina. 6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden, Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know. That's what caused the accident. I'll never forget that moment. It was so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling. He? You mean Leon? Yeah, Leon. When he bit down, he was smiling. some sick grin. No way! That's impossible! A smirking lion. A flying murderer. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all of these incredible events? Because he's a clown in a circus. Nick? Can lions smile? We never told the police about the incident. Circus would have been shut down if we had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. Well, you guys are so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. All this truthfulness has put me in a mood for a burger. Here, you two have some pepper. Shaka, 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 shaka. There he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self. Ha! 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 Achoo! Achoo! Nice! What a wonderful sneeze! Huh? You think so? You sneeze with pepper and slip on a banana peel? That's basic clownmanship! Girlie, I know you gotta understand that. Nick, I think I make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneezer. That's weird. Does Nina sneeze with pepper too? She does! Bat would always tease her with pepper. But Bat? From my point of view, those two always looked so perfect together. They look perfect together, huh? Well, that's upsetting. Speaking of which, there's not that much left. In fact, we have a lot of puzzle pieces that just got added to the board. And we now know some more things, including... What the crap? Acro's hiding from us. Oh, Acro? Ah, Mr. Wright. Back again, I see. Well, you didn't say I'll be back. Wait, or was it someone else? Maya. We're back because Acro's hiding while his legs were injured. He was hurt in the accident 6 months ago. It would seem that he knows that we know. Well, well. Seems you've got some things you want to talk about, so fire away. Oop. Yeah, we have some things to talk about now, Acro. Look at this pretty thing for a moment. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry. I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? He's not gonna like the look of this thing. Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. Ooh, if he didn't like the lion, he's gonna like this even less! Bat. It was a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo, he must have told you. Sorry, Mo. I said I wasn't going to tell, but I kind of just spoke it right to his face. Yes, we learned about Bat from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. I suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. A slip of the tongue. Anyways, they're an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime. Cut down together. That was where he slipped. And that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together. Like always. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. I still haven't broken Acro's last psyche lock. This must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you were still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive. There only seems to be... I mean, he hasn't said a word about Max, except for the fact that he saw him flying away. He has mentioned one other person, though. Take that! Regina. You always seem calm and collected, until you start talking about her. Saying things like she is cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. You know, her tiger tried to attack me. Regent tried to attack you. Twice. And I lived to tell the tale. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack Bat, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina is incapable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. Regina and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What? What are you talking about? Don't. Maybe I overdid it again. Phoenix, quit revealing your hand! But if I can hand something over to Acro, maybe it'll... Here's proof that you had it out for Regina all along. Ooh, this is half of our bar. You only get 2 chances for this. Luckily, there's only one thing we can really hand across. Take that! This. Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Which you wouldn't know about since, sadly, you can't go to the cafeteria. I mean, you can if you're let down. But you eat your meals here. But before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was here in the ground. It was there around breakfast time. I always take Acro in his breakfast in the morning. This must be something new that they did on... I think this is different in the DS version when they do flashbacks. Because usually when they do flashbacks, it's black and white, and the background's still there. But, I mean, the text is always colored if it's like a green coloring or a red coloring. Like if it's an important information thing. I guess for the flashbacks in the HD version, they just get rid of the background and they just have the person to specify this is a flashback. Because I still don't think we've seen a black and white flashback. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. That's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well then, Acro, I have one more question for you. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother, Bat, had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, you have to go to the movies with me on a date.
That's insane! Didn't he know how dangerous that is?
We all thought he was being stupid too. But that line was very old to begin with. And age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Unfortunately, this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. We just wanted to take her out to the movies.
Poor Bat.
When Leon jumped down, I jumped towards him. Then Leon attacked me, and that's how I ended up.
What about Bat?
He's still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. Which he's mentioned already. He mentioned that he went to the hospital and Phoenix thought it was for rehabilitation. But it was to go see his brother.
I see.
I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. And that's been updated to this. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah. I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when Leon attacked him.
Gross. It's covered in blood.
The scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. He? Leon, obviously.
Oh!
When he bit down on Bat's head, the expression on Leon's face looked like a grin.
Nick!
I know! Mo said the same thing.
What do you think all this means?
Ooh, who is saying this? I know it's one of two people. I'm gonna guess Gumshoe. I'll be taking that scarf if you don't mind. That guy was wrong. This one, Karma. I just like to imagine her doing Gumshoe voice just to scare people. I've already heard everything. So hand over the scarf.
But the scarf is evidence in the trial.
That is for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now, Acro. Preparations? I've served a summons to Acro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Acro, we'll talk more at the prosecutor's office.
Acro, a witness?
Maya, we knew this. Come, Acro. Let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am.
Now what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow?
Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out.
Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use.
This is all beginning to come together now. Yeah, there is a pattern becoming apparent. A lot of things we learned today. And we finish off the investigation like we said. So, that's it for this trial. That's it for this investigation. On the next episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All, we are heading to the second and final day of the trial, where we're going to find out who did it, and we're going to find out why, and we're going to try and get Max's name cleared if he didn't actually do it. So, Until next time, hopefully you enjoy.